this next month I've got a shit ton of plans in store. So this Monday I'm heading to Cebu and I'm going to shoot with legendary director Brillante Mendoza, and I'm also acting with Dion Monsanto. Dion Monsanto, I hope I said it right, but she's Cebuana, so I'm excited to go to Cebu and speak some Bisaya. Then right after Cebu I'm going to Boracay, Le Boracay to be precise, and I'm going to be going with the little chongo himself, Will Dosovich. It's going to be pretty exciting because I know Le Boracay gets very busy during the Labor Week, Labor Day holidays, so pretty excited to go there, have a lot of fun-filled activities in store. And a lot of people have also asked me, am I going to YouTube Fan Fest? Of course I'm going to YouTube Fan Fest. Of course Haley's going to YouTube Fan Fest. Of course Will's going to YouTube Fan Fest. It's not going to be a YouTube Fan Fest if the vlog squad ain't there, diba? So yes, we're going to YouTube Fan Fest, and that's a little bit after Le Boracay. But then after YouTube Fan Fest, I'm going to go back to Ireland with my pudra, my father. But in that time that I'm going to Europe with my father, we're going to do a little adventure around there. So we're going to be probably stopping over in Dubai, maybe Italy, and maybe some Asian countries on the way back. So it's going to be an epic 3-week adventure with me and my papa. So right now we're going to do an Ask Me Anything because I asked you guys questions, and I guess I'm going to answer them. I hope that this won't be too boring for all of you guys, and I hope I'm not speaking too fast. But first I want to give thanks to fitnessgourmet.ph. They've been supplying me with all my nutritional goodness these last few weeks. So thank you Fitness Gourmet for giving me your food 3 times a day, high protein, yeah, kasi I'm on the balik the ling dog. So let's get going, let's start this Ask Me Anything. I think I've got the most responses on Twitter at the moment, so yeah, I'm gonna try and answer these questions very fast. May chance po ba yung Danli? I guess, like anything, I guess there's chances in life, right? You never know what happens around the world, around the corner. So yeah, you never know, so maybe there's a chance of Danley, or maybe Danley is real. How many hours a day does it take for you to edit an 8 to 10 minute video? An 8 to 10 minute video I'm assuming is a vlog, so that would usually take 3 to 4 hours, maybe 2 hours if I'm pretty fast. If I add cinematic B-roll it's a little bit longer, and if it's on one SD card it's a lot quicker. So you can see with one SD card it's all in one timeline, it's a lot easier. So yeah, 3 to 4 hours, and if it's a really good video that I really want to put time in, maybe 2 days now, 2 days, 1.5 days, ganon. Hana, kailan po magiging totohanan? Hahaha. Kailan po, I don't know what totohanan means. When can you totohanan? Oh my god. What place would you like the most and prefer to go with the vlog squad? Ooh, that's a good question. I would actually like to go to India, but I would like to go with the vlog squad. And the reason for that is I do not know if I am good at traveling alone in a particular part of the world which is hectic, and I really see a lot of amazing culture and great sights and sounds. So I definitely want to go to India with a vlog squad. What was the best trait you love about Will? The little chongo boy. The best trait I love about Will is his hard work ethic. He's like a robot. I think it's literally his personality. He is like a robot. He works his ass off, and you can knock him for everything if you're out there, but you can't knock him for that. He's a good workhorse. He's amazing at that, and he's a great guy. He's a great friend. What can you say about Danley? Oh, I love it. What can I say about Danley from Hobadera 101? Danley's awesome. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Yeah, Haley's cool. How much do you love your fans? How much do I love my fans? So much. Because if it wasn't for you, the fans, if it wasn't for you, the viewers, I wouldn't be able to create this content or have the privilege of this platform to share my ideas and thoughts in life with you, the viewer, the fan. Next question, how's life from Blue? Life is good, thank you. What software do you use to edit your videos, and also you're planning on going to New York City one day? The software I use is Sony Vegas Pro and Adobe After Effects. Do I plan on going to New York? Of course I would love to go to New York City because it's one of the most culturally important capitals in the world, and it's so visually pleasing, right? King Jai, when will you plan on courting Hailey Dosovich? Well, how do you know I ain't courting her? Crystal Anadon, what's your favorite Bisaya Cebuano food? I love otang Bisaya. Sobrang himso kayo. How to be you, Po, when it comes to editing? I guess just edit. If you love it, and you will put the passion into it, right? And if you have the time to do it, then I guess you would. I mean, honestly, like, I want to be a better editor. There's a lot of things that I could do if I had more time to do it. I just have to do videos as fast as I can, unfortunately. And that's fortunate too. I know that I could be a better editor if I had more time. Like, let's say I did a video every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I could make amazing videos. But I have to release videos I try to release videos as often as I can. But again, going back to your question of editing, if you love something and you have the time to do it and you have the outlet to do it, then you're going to do well in it, because we're human. We're all created equally. We're all blank canvases until we find what's passionate. Diba? Angsho, when will you love me? I love you right now because you're my viewer. Mwah. Okay, next question. I don't know if this is a question, but this is from Josie J. And because this guy's a hater. These pretentious people, as if they are representing Philippines and Filipinos. They are so full of airs, so finicky, acting as if they're elite, but they're not. Pasocial, and it's a shame to think people representing the Philippines, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that guy is a hater, I assume. And he commented on my Team Philippines with Donnie and all those guys when we went to Malaysia. Yeah, regards to haters, you know, that's their life, that's their prerogative, they can hate. Whether you do good or bad in this world, you're going to have people that'll criticize you or condemn you nonetheless, and people that love you. Of course, the love to the hate ratio is massive, so I mean, if I was to live my life worrying about haters, then, you know, I'm not going to get anywhere. I can live my life, they can live theirs, which is probably in the corner of a dark shed in their underwear spewing out hate. What's the best thing about vlogging that you can't exchange for anything? For me, vlogging is very important because what it does is it gives you that discipline to continuously do something every day. So you're always moving, even if it gets very stressful and you have deadlines and sponsorship stuff and whatnot. But one thing that I really like about vlogging is it gives me an outlet to push myself creatively. And it also makes me upload consistently and challenges me to just be disciplined as often as I can. You know, it's really changed my life in that way. And it's not just vlogging. You can also be in the gym. You can do many things. But the reason why vlogging pushes me harder is because I owe it to you guys to keep making content, and I feel stressed if I don't. So yeah, it gives you that extra fire in your arse to get things done. SM Accessories, very good SM. I like that. So SM Accessories sent me a tweet, yeah? See, that's good, you guys are smart, SM Accessories. They tweeted me because they knew I'd put it in the video blog, and hopefully they'll get a little bit of a shout out there. Well, I did get a shout out, so good job. So I'm going to answer your question, SM Accessories, but next time sponsor me. If you get stuck in an island alone, you can only pack one accessory. Shades, cap, scarf, what would it be? Between the shades and the scarf, because with the scarf you can utilize it as like some kind of rudimentary rope, and with the shades hopefully you can scratch out the UV and the lenses and make it for burning fire. Actually shades, because even if it's UV protected, I would try my best to like use the lenses to like burn fire in the wood and create fire, because that's super important, diba? There you go, SM Accessories. Any motivational quotes to those who wants to be a YouTuber vlogger? This is one very important quote, and this is from Nike, and it's just do it. I have so many people messaging me about how to start vlogging, what to do, blah 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 blah. I want to be cinematic, I want to be this, I want to be that. And you can overplan everything, but of course plan, you know, there comes a time of plan, but set a time limit and then just do it, man, because again at the end of the day you can overplan business or this or that and the other, but sometimes the best way to learn is actually to get in the world of it and slowly grow. So just do it. You got to remember that you don't need to have a perfect vlog. People can see your growth pattern, people can see your evolution. You're not going to have viewers initially, but you will have viewers eventually. So that first vlog is not so important. It's about getting those hits and continuously going. So document, don't create, as Gary Vaynerchuk would say, and as Neistat says, just keep uploading. Daniel, how much do you miss IMA? I miss it a lot, you know, I miss it a lot. I look back sometimes and I look, oh, well, those are good times. We pioneered a lot of activities that are currently happening. We were one of the first guys to do that. So yeah, I miss IMA a lot. I miss all the boys. But again, you know, you look to the past with respect and learn from it and acknowledge it and love it. And you look to the future with hope as well, because we can't always look in the past. You know, those were glory days. Those were amazing times. They were incredible times, and I love them and I miss them. But I'm going through incredible times right now, and my future is going to be full of incredible times as well. So, you know, you got to have the same mind frame for everything. Next question: who farts louder, you or the Chongo? The Chongo does. He eats spicier food, and he also doesn't shower. Okay, Man Natavio, I watched your directorial debut in the Converse commercial, and it's great. Do you see yourself doing a full-length indie movie someday? Yes, I bloody do. I definitely will be doing an indie movie someday. It's not, though I see myself, I know I will be. And that's again is part of why I'm vlogging and doing this, because I want to hone my cinematography and my production skills, and it's working. And it's still so early. It's not even a year yet, guys. It's not even a year yet, and I am where I am now. And Will is where he is now, and Haley is where she is now, and everybody is where they are now. So again, yes, I want to do an indie movie one day, and I will, but not yet. I'm busy right now doing what I need to do, but when the time comes, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to do it. Oh wait, next question. Would you date Haley Dosovich? Would I date Haley? How do you know we're not dating? May plan ka ba bumalik sa Taiwan? Yes. Yes, I plan to go back to Taiwan as it's so close to the Philippines. It's one of my favorite countries in the world, and of course I definitely will go back to Taiwan in my spare time as a vacation or maybe for sponsors, whatever. I'm definitely going back there. Do I listen to the band The 1975? Okay, last and final question, and it's from Melissa Cuentas, who is in Colombia. Gracias, señorita. I'm going to read your question. You sent me a memo, so thank you for that. I'm going to read it out now. How do you fight against the heebie-jeebies? Is there any difference between speaking to a multitude of people or just a camera? And since I plan on getting started on YouTube, any other tips you might want to share different from just relax? I got this one a lot, and it's so hard to. Saludos. Okay, hello Melissa Cuentas, thank you for watching my vlog all the way out in Colombia. Any ways to fight the heebie-jeebies? It's interesting because sometimes we go through situations which are tough in our lives, and I always try to think about the toughest times in my life, and I guess that puts things into perspective. These moments that I'm suffering or whatever is not so bad, right? So I guess you could say that putting things into perspective is good, but then also courage. You know, you have to be courageous in life because it's not always easy. You know, everything isn't always butterflies and sunshine, right? Sometimes you have to be courageous, and you just have to fight right through it because that's part of living, that's part of growing, and embrace it. You might have fear if you're going to try something new, but you got to embrace that fear because courage is embracing the fear and fighting through it whilst acknowledging it, right? Don't quote me on that, that's just my perspective of it anyway. Crazy shit and hard shit makes us who we are. And is there any difference between speaking to a multitude of people and just the camera? Okay, this is one thing I hate so much is public speaking. I hate public speaking. Ugh. I hate it with a passion. But again, I remember back in the olden days when I used to do IMA and One Direction TV5, I used to do a lot of hosting gigs, and I used to do it with my friends. And I got better at it as time goes on. Now I'm terrible at it because it's been a long time since I've done it. But you get better at it as time goes on. So I guess to defeat your fear of public speaking would be to continuously do it. But is there a difference between talking to 100,000 people or 20,000 people on the camera right now like I am? Yes, there is a big difference because on the camera I can press record and retake, whereas in public you cannot retake and your confidence goes through your vocal cords, and if your vocal cords twitch or mess up or you get tongue-tied, it can be quite embarrassing. You think, oh my god, these people think I'm a fool. So you control your mind, control your actions, and understand you go through it and you get better with anything as it progresses, like a fine wine. Okay, so that's the vlog. Thank you guys. Peace out. She had a face